us as young people need to be really heard and need to be taken seriously and as partners in this endeavors of protecting the environment. My name is EMINA FRLJAK. I'm coming from Bosnia-Herzegovina. One very important thing that we had is air pollution, especially in the capital, Sarajevo, because during the winter, Sarajevo is among the top 5 cities in the world when it comes to the pollution. So sometimes it's not even possible to see finger in front of your face when you're walking the streets in Sarajevo during the night because the pollution is so bad. So pollution is one of the things. The other thing is like lack of the awareness of people, when it comes to the garbage, when it comes to putting garbage in the rivers, in the nature or anywhere else, because the streets, the places for going to have a picnic, or the rivers are basically our places where we dump our garbage, unfortunately. I say whatever I'm trying to say people that they should do, I think I have to practice it first and then preach it to others. Otherwise it's like fruitless. Why should I kind of facilitate workshops and ask young people to implement certain behavior and to be aware of the problems that we have if I'm not practicing it? So with Youth for Peace, what we do, we organize first educational parts, workshops, and second thing is that we also do like those voluntary activities, voluntary actions, either planting the trees, either collecting the garbage and cleaning the environment that we live in. We recently had a project which was called Paid for Earth, and we gathered young people, young Muslims and young Christians together, and we decided to talk about the environment and protection of the environment also from the religious perspective. So we had workshops about environmental peace building, about religion and environment protection, but also we had some workshops about what they can do practically to help their environment and somehow to be active in this field. So we decided to clean this park, and even though it's a national park, it's protected, still there is like a bunch of garbage there. So we kind of dedicated one whole day with our participants to implement this activity. So we try to do these kind of practical activities more so to show like it's not just speaking about it, it's also putting it in action and doing something which is feasible for young people. But sometimes we also try to do these more practical actions to show that if we do it together, we can kind of change at least a bit. If all of us think this way, that we can do something, that each of us can do something, then, if every person do that, then we are going to have a bigger result together. So I think that's a huge potential. I'm trying to see religion as a way of life, and also trying to see it as a something that's dynamic, that needs to be put in action, given the circumstances that we live in when it comes to social but also environmental issues. I think we are not speaking like 5 minutes to 12, it's like 5 minutes past 12, but still it's important that we are raising this topic and that we are putting it in the context of multi-religious and inter-religious cooperation, but also intergenerational approach, because I think for a long time we have spoken about different topics and different issues. On one side young people, on the other side seniors, and I don't think that I kind of helped in resolving these issues. I think that us as young people need to be really heard and need to be taken seriously and as partners in this endeavors of protecting the environment. And whatever we do as religious people, it's important that we don't think about ourselves. We need to think about the generation that are coming 10 years after, 20 years after, or I don't know, 100 years after. We come from the different backgrounds, but our aim is healthy planet for all of us. And if this comes to the ears of those who are making decisions, and if they implement it, I would consider this conference as a success.